Welcome back everyone to Pineleaf Play as the Lore Master. We were sent by one of Elrond's sons to speak with Glorfindel so that we could find out what happened to that Nazgul. What do you gotta say?
How can I be of service?
You're welcome to Imladris, Pine Wolf. These are times of trouble, but for now, at least the curtain of shadow is held back and we meet in peace. You bring grievous tidings from Eladon, but they are not entirely unlooked for. I fear that not all of the Nazgul were claimed by the Bruinen. This stray servant of the enemy will leave a mark on the wilderness. He may have already done so, and we can use it to track him. I give you my barrel, and ask that you hold it aloft at the ford of Bruinen. Return to me once you have done so, and we will speak further. Right. Your barrel. Okay. Here we are at the 4th of Bruinen, and I managed to complete a deed to the road to Rivendell. So I managed to hit all the other checkpoints before, but I didn't actually go through the fort itself. And so therefore, let's use this barrel. See what it says. I hold the barrel of Glorfindel aloft and it glows with a pale light. Yeah. We know the Nazgul were here. This is where they were forced off. So, what does that really tell me? We'll find out from Glorfindel. I am back.
What do you need?
You have returned, Pine Wolf. Did you notice any change in the barrel I gave you when you arrived at the ford? It began to glow? That is what I expected, and I am glad it was so, for it shall be our means of locating the Nazgul that remains hidden within the wilderness. The 9, servants of the enemy and shadows beneath the greater shadow, are creatures of such evil that the land cannot bear their presence. This barrel will glow in places where they have been. It will allow us to follow the missing rider's trail. Okay.
Will you lend me your ear?
I do not often travel into the wild, though I will do so when the need is great, as the Ranger Aragorn or his small friend Frodo Baggins could tell you. The sons of Elrond are better suited for directing you in the search for the missing Nazgul. I leave my barrel in your care for the time being, and ask that you return with it to Eladon and the camp of Thorinhod. When he will know where you should bring and follow the traces of the Nazgul. Go with speed and with clarity of vision. The barrel will help you find the stray servant of the enemy, but what will you do when you find him, I wonder? Oh, now you ask that question. What do you do with the Nazgul once you find him? Now, I do wonder, does Glorfindel only have one barrel? I mean, is this that each elf is allowed only one barrel or something like that? Just wondering. I mean, he doesn't have a stray one around, a spare around or something that he could loan for quest givers that are all over the place so that his most prized gem doesn't disappear on him for some reason? Because what if I'm eaten by a bear or consumed by a Nazgul or something like that? Who knows? Glorfindel gave me this barrel in which to hunt with.
May Gavanen.
The words of Lord Glorfindel are most wise, and his gift of this barrel brings me hope that we may be able to regain the trail of the missing Nazgul. You have my thanks, Pine Wolf, but now I must determine where we are to bring the barrel in order to reveal the Nazgul's location. Right, and where may that be?
Mind my words, traveler.
I have given some thought to our riddle, and while I do not know if this is the answer, my heart tells me that we must exhaust this course before we can be sure it is fruitless. Many caves dot the wilderness of the Trollshalls, home of the creatures that give this place its name. Not troll caves! Yes, troll caves. The missing Nazgûl suffered some grievous hurt when caught between the fires of Glorfindel and the Ranger Aragorn and the water of the Bruinen, and he must have escaped to some secluded corner of the wild to regain his strength. I believe he fled to one of these troll caves. I will write down the names and locations of 3 caves. Descend into the deepest chamber of each and hold Glorfindel's barrel aloft. We must learn if the Nazgûl hid within one of these caves in order to pick up the trail. Bring allies to these caves, for the trolls that lurk within are dangerous. Here, take my notes. Now, I do wonder why they chose to leave this as a fellowship quest with, of course, the usual thing about inspiration and all. Because, let's face it, I don't think there's too much else that you do at those caves, except for that quest we did earlier, where all you do is check it out anyway, so that was a solo quest by itself. So I don't know why those caves were left to be group type ones, but I presume there is some reason for that decision, maybe to leave a little bit of extra group content around for the Trollshalls. That would be my best guess on the matter. But we've been to the first of these 3 caves already, so let us head inside, and hopefully we are not going to be eaten by a bunch of trolls. But the good news is we do have a shimmering elf stone, which I'm going to have to guess is... Oh, for a moment there I thought it was going to be that bear. It turned out there was a wolf there instead. But we are going to have to face that bear anyway. Really? You're going to give me your pelt? Well, there's one way to handle this. Yeah, I don't need that quest anymore, right? You could take off that quest ring, never mind. Apparently the quest ring is going to stay up. I was hoping it would disappear after filtering out that quest, but I suppose there's only so much you can do. Now, where is that cave? Did I take a wrong turn? That would be just like... Ah, there it is, right there. So let's head into the cave and hunt some trolls with a little bit of inspiration. Strength swells within your chest. You can use the Shimmering Elfstone here to draw an... Oh boy, am I going to use that. There we go. And now I'm inspired for the next 15 minutes. And now I can take care of trolls all I want, right? Now these are elites. As I said, I don't know the reason for keeping the elites here. Now, I know there are other places in the Trollshalls where there are elites, but since there are no solo quests in that area, yeah, very definitely those should be left as is. I just don't understand why I'm gonna need to use my anti-stun sign of righteousness, power righteousness. So it only lasts for 18 seconds, so this is probably not the best time to use it, but when I enter into battle against the next troll, should be a good time to use it. I'm gonna have to find the deepest part in here. Alright, here we go. At the start of battle is when you use it. Or just before going in there. And now he can't stun me. Nah, 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 nah. You know he's gonna hit me with a stunning attack the second that ability expires. Actually, what is the cooldown of this? Cooldown is 18 seconds. Duration is 20 seconds. Okay. Well, duration longer than cooldown. That's always nice, even though it's a bit of a pain to renew that often. There we go. And trolls are tough, even with a little bit of inspiration. Now we need to go deep, 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 deep. And I'll have to do this 3 more times after that. Or actually 2 more times, or 3 in all. And I'll have to see, because what we have here is that once the 15 minutes expires, then there's this cooldown on going into inspiration again that you have to be careful of. Since there's something to keep people from exploiting it. And actually, the precautions they have to take in order to keep you from exploiting the inspiration mode for these quests, and the fact that I don't know of any group content that actually uses this cave, is why I would think that these trolls probably should have been maybe demoted to normals or something like that. But they are trolls, and they are inside of their home caves, and so therefore I can see how they might be more powerful here than they are in the wilderness area where it's outside. No possibility, and they're more desperate here and stuff like that. So yeah, you have reached the deepest chamber of Nuroth. Alright, good. Now let me find this stone. I want to use that stone. I want to use this stone. There we go, and it remains dark. How disappointing. With all that said, here we are near the North Trollshalls, which is a legitimate multiplayer questing zone. So therefore, yeah, I think that's why they must have kept it the way it is, because now we're at a real multiplayer area, and because of that, we are going to have to support parts of this quest being in multiplayer areas. So that's probably why they left it the way it is, because even though that one zone we started out at was at a single player area, this is at the borders of it, and the third one is within where all the elite spiders are at. So therefore, yeah, it is a multiplayer area. Forget about that rant I said earlier. I have only 3 minutes left in order to take care of this. When am I going to get my... Oh, I'm already inspired. No wonder. Because I already used the stone. I was wondering, why didn't I get the message saying this is a good place to use the stone? And let's take care of these guys. And if I could take care of them within 3 minutes, I would really love it, because I don't want to... Oh no, I stepped... Okay. No, I gotta be careful here, because... Stepped in and out of inspired area here. Alright. Anti-stun. Remember that. And can I get through here in 2.5 minutes? If not, it's going to be a very shaky step back to here. Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go. Move on, move on! Move on, quickly, quickly, quickly. And, yeah, unfortunately it's hard to do things quickly when you got trolls in the way. Trolls. More trolls. No! Okay, yeah, I'm inspired, so therefore, yeah, handling 2 trolls at a time isn't all that much of a problem. And perhaps it may even quicken things up a little bit. So perhaps we'll take things as they are. Okay, let's head down this way, and hopefully I'm doing this in the right direction, because I don't have time to go into a wrong direction right now. Wrong turns in Albuquerque. Hey! Waste too much time when I do get stunned and forget to bring that up. That's what I get for double teaming. I lose. Well, in that case, it was because I was running to get up there. Yeah, I am going to run out of time here. I can see that already. Only 1 minute left. Last minute to play in the inspiration. Boy, when my morale goes down like a rock. And that 15 minutes, that's the problem with this quest. So we still have the completed Master of the Staff. Alright, now can I found the deepest part. Okay, use the barrel. Yes. And I have got 34 seconds left. Can I get out of here in time? Probably not so. I think it's time to port away. The third area is near all these elite spiders. The exhaustion, where I'm not allowed to use inspiration, only lasts for 10 minutes. That's good. And alright, yeah, because this has all these fellowship quests, which obviously is not what I'm looking for at the moment. What I am looking for is a trip down into this valley here, where I'm going to find some spiders. And hopefully they don't have an immobilization effect, because being trounced upon by a bunch of elite spiders is not going to be fun. Not at all. The exhaustion penalty is about to expire. Strength swells in. I cannot use it right now because I got the exhaustion. I just wanted to confirm that. I had heard a rumor that some said that the exhaustion thing wasn't working, but obviously it is working now. Which is why I waited till near the end before doing that, so that I could quickly hit the barrel, or I should say the inspiration stone, as soon as I got here. Let me get my morale up there. Guess I could try inner flame. That should work, right? Okay, there you go. And now let's go inside. Well, I've already used inspiration, thankfully. So let's do that, do that, do that, and I've got a full 15 minutes to take care of everything. Yay! And I got a tough troll here. Now, let's see, I think I go up this way. So this is the toughest of them, because you've got to go up, up. Well, okay, I can't think of anything that really... It's not like down in the Goblin Town, which nice and rhymes, I think. At least not that really is fitting to go with trolls. Right, and let's go to the next one. Hey, is he going to throw rocks at me? Oh yeah, that's trolls for you. Throwing rocks, that's what they do. I'm a troll. What do I like to do? I like to throw rocks at people. Okay, I was about to say innocent people, but it's hard to call someone innocent that is going into their cave and pouncing them on their head, right? I think you got a point there. But so far I have shown the barrel in 2 locations and have come up empty. Yeah, I didn't give much of a comment at the second one because I was a bit in a hurry. Trying to scram before the timer ran out. Hopefully they'll someday come up with a solution. I know it's old content. Where they won't have to worry about people trying to exploit the cave, because I think the point of the exhaustion was so that someone doesn't come in here trying to deed. Maybe deeding with the trolls wouldn't be too bad, because we do have the normals that we found earlier. Now, this quest was designed, I think, before those normals existed as normals. So there are much better places to deed for trolls. Is this it? Maybe it's not it. Well then, let's take care of this troll just in case I can get closer, and it is it. Hey, you can stun me! And I'm gonna go in there, forget to use it one time, say, no, you can't stun me, and then he goes and stuns me, right? Oh yeah, no, that wasn't it. Alright, okay. This way then. Right? And here it is. Good. Let's raise the barrel. You hold Glorfindel's barrel aloft, but it remains dark. Now, we have to get back to Eladon. Yay! And I just used up my port, didn't I? It's going to be a long trip. I found nothing.
What do you need?
You have done as I asked, and for that I am grateful. Nay, do not frown so. Had you not searched the caves, we could never be sure that the Nazgul was not hiding within, waiting for his time to strike anew. Now we have eliminated some of the possible hiding places, and for that we should be pleased. I will take Glorfindel's barrel and return it to him. For you, I have another avenue of inquiry, and it should be one that will bear fruit. What is this new avenue? We'll have to find that out in the next episode of Piney Plays, The Lore Master.